Born to Ride is sponsored in part by Rubenstein Law, 1-800-FL-LEGAL, representing riders since 1988. Offices throughout Florida, 1-800-FL-LEGAL.
What's up? I'm Finn, and this is Philip from the Picture Books, and you're watching Born to Ride.
Thanks for tuning in to Born to Ride TV, the longest running biker TV show in the world. It's Born to Ride Live. I'm Ron Galletti, and today we have a great show for you. Dave Nichols has a report from the Sturgis Rally. Ride the Black Hills. Feel the majestic beauty of a sacred land. The Cherokee Blue Ridge Run is coming September 10th, 11th, and 12th to Cherokee, North Carolina. And Born to Ride is bringing in Chopper Town Live. The lifestyle of Chopper Town will come alive in Cherokee. And the Born to Ride Great American Moto Fest was a real success. It was a gas. We have some fun spot coming up with John and Heather. Special thanks to Rubenstein Law for being our presenting sponsor. So stay tuned because it's all coming up right here on Born to Ride Live.
Hey, it's Debbie with Born to Ride. Tune in every Thursday, 7 to 8 p.m. on the Boss Hog Radio, a fast hour of good talk. Good biker talk, what you really want to hear.
I'm here in beautiful South Dakota, but I'll tell you what, this is going to be, I predict this is going to be the biggest Sturgis rally ever, because all the motorcycle riders, all the bikers in North America wanted to get out and ride their motorcycle, and what better place to do it than right here in the Black Hills. Mm-hmm. It is amazing, friends. But I just had to call in and tell you guys, this is biker heaven on earth right here, and Born to Ride is here.
Man. I saw a prediction of they're predicting 700,000 bikers for the event here.
Wow. That's insane.
Yes, and probably about 200,000 of those will actually have their clothes on.
Take pictures, Dave.
Yeah. They're going to change it to the buck naked Black Hills Rally.
So Dave, you know, they call it the majestic Black Hills, but there's a reason, because it's really majestic, man. Just tell us a little bit about that.
It is so true. It's, this is Lakota land. This is sacred Native American Lakota land out here. And they have a lot of the hills around here, like Bear Butte, it's sacred land. And you can feel it. When you ride a motorcycle out here, you feel honored to be here. You feel like the trees and the mountains and the hills and the rivers are allowing you to be here, and they're welcoming you here. It is a very spiritual, cool place to ride a motorcycle, I'll tell you.
I always thought, too, no matter how loud the motorcycle was, riding out there, it was silent. It's so, very quiet when you ride. It's like silent. I don't know if something tunes everything out or what.
It's
yeah. I know what you mean.
When you're riding the switchbacks or Needles Highway or anywhere, you're riding and you're going, wow, this is so beautiful, this is so awesome. And then I thought that, because I was filming and riding and all that, but then I thought, well, damn, who built these roads? Through these unbelievable canyons, and those are the heroes, man. What are they, old wagon train roads or something? That. But it's just there's so many great things to see, but you really you got to stop and think of the beauty, but you think about who built these roads. If someone's going to Sturgis for the first time, what are the 10? Let's start with the top five things they got to see besides where you're at, the Buffalo Chip.
Yeah, you've got to go to Van Ocker Canyon. You've got to ride Van Ocker Canyon. It is not like any place else in the whole United States, and you really feel what it's like to be here in South Dakota. And I'll tell you, this may sound corny, but one of the coolest things you can do, honest to God, is go to Mount Rushmore.
Yes.
It is absolutely devastatingly gorgeous to go there and see those faces carved, and you find out they have a museum there that you find out how they did this miraculous thing of carving these giant faces out of the granite. You know, how that came to be and how it was so perfect. And you find out about the secret room behind the mountain. And oh my gosh, there's so much. And then I'll tell you, here's something you got to do. If you do go to Mount Rushmore, they've got a nice little cafe there, right? Well, people go in, they have lunch there and stuff. But here's the secret. The first ice cream that ever came to the United States of America was brought here by Thomas Jefferson from France. So if you go to this cafe inside the whole Mount Rushmore monument area, they have that exact ice cream, that recipe, exactly as it would have tasted to Thomas Jefferson, and it is really good. It's so creamy and thick and good, and you got to do that. It's just like, it sounds like, you go to Sturgis, you're going to have ice cream. I'm telling you, this is worth doing, friends. It really is. Super worth doing. Because we all know about the usual stories about, oh my gosh, it's a nonstop party, and there's all these bars, and there's all these crazy things going on. All that's true. But, there's so much more than that. The Jack Pine Gypsies helped to get this whole thing started with Pappy Hoyle, the local Indian dealer, way back 81 years ago. And these guys are the unsung heroes of Sturgis. The Jack Pine Gypsies started the races because this wasn't a rally. This was races. This was motorcycle races.
Yeah, as in Daytona.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so you can see hill climbs here that are amazing. They'll blow your mind. You'll see dirt track racing. There's so much to see. You'll see drag racing. But be careful, because that's how I lost an ear, is you get too close to those drag bikes and they're god-awful loud. So be careful.
Dave, what about the power of something like Crazy Horse, that unbelievable story behind Crazy Horse?
Yeah, and see, there are so many stories like that. People don't realize when they come here, in this area, there are all these bison, all these buffalo just walking around. You have to stop your motorcycle and let them pass. Where else are you going to see that,
Custer State Park.
Yeah, there are all these roadside attractions that people don't think about. You think about Mount Rushmore, but there must be a dozen really high-quality things to stop and see and do. There's like Dinosaur World, There's stuff that kids would love. Come out here and see Dinosaur World, There's all this stuff all within an easy ride of downtown Sturgis.
They got the Badlands. You're almost like riding on the moon or Mars or something.
Yep.
It's just, Custer's, Little Bighorns out there.
My favorite part's riding through the sunflower fields. All the big, huge sunflower fields you see for miles. Crazy.
Oh, yeah, Spearfish Canyon. What about that? How beautiful that is. Have you ever rode through Spearfish at night with the moon? It almost looks like it's lit up.
Oh, it's huge. Yeah, it comes over those hills. And it is truly, friends, it is on your bucket list. You've got to come to Sturgis. It is really, if you love motorcycles, and I know you do, you need to be here. It's not like anything else. And the people, the local people here are so friendly, and they go out of their way to make you feel at home. You don't feel like you're just a chain wallet walking around, like drop off your money and leave. It's not like that. They genuinely want you to be safe and come back tomorrow and come back next year. And it's a great feeling. It really is.
Isn't that where they have the pancake breakfast, for the Humane Society?
Yeah, they have the First Presbyterian Church here, and it's grandmas and grandpas that are serving you this all-you-can-eat pancake breakfast with scrambled eggs and ham and everything, coffee and juice, and they just keep bringing it. If you can eat it, they keep bringing it. It's like it all goes for a good cause, and they can't be nicer, more accommodating people.
So Dave, do you know what Devil's Tower is? Well, how it came to be, or what that really is?
Well, nobody really truly knows because it would have happened a really long time ago.
Millions of years ago.
But it's one of many amazing, just visual, natural stone structures that are out here. You talked about the Badland. It goes on for mile after mile after mile,
That's
and it does look like you're on the moon.
I was told that it's molten magma that shot out of the ground and went straight up millions and millions of years ago. I mean, when you see it, you're like, wow. It was in Close Encounters and all that. It's one of the 8th wonders of the world. People actually climb that. And you could see him up there climbing Devil's Tower with those spikes and shoes and rope. One of the coolest things, man, the first time in Sturgis, you're coming around the bend. You got your friends next to you, your brothers are riding, your sisters, whatever. You're riding together with your people. And you see it. In the distance, you see, say, Devil's Tower. And you just look at your friend next to you, and you don't even have to say anything because they feel the same thing you do. The hair on your arms is just standing up because damn, there it is, bro. This is why we're here. We're enjoying life together, man. We're enjoying the beauty of America and American bikers coming together. And, man, there's just nothing like it, Dave. I mean, gosh, I wish we were all there right now with you. But what are you planning on doing while you're there? I know you've got a lot of stuff coming up.
Yeah, there's a couple of big things going on. Our friend Mondo from Denver's Choppers is putting on the ultimate chopper show out at the Buffalo Chip on Saturday, and so I will be there helping him judge the bikes. And one of those beautiful bikes will get an Editor's Choice Award from me. And I'm going to meet with Mondo tomorrow about all the details about it. But we're going to do that. Sunday is the big Michael Lichter Motorcycles as Art show out at the Buffalo Chip in the museum space they built especially for Mike, and that's going to be 20 different world-class legendary bike builders that have built a motorcycle, a custom bike specifically just for this show. And that's going to be amazing because it's people like Dave Perowitz and Donnie Smith, and also much younger people that maybe we haven't heard of yet that are amazing new artists. It's the one event during Sturgis that everyone in the motorcycle aftermarket, all the companies that make parts and accessories and cool stuff for Harley. Everyone's there. Willie G. Davidson's there every year. It's like the thing that you have to go to.
We're going to bring Rob from R&R into the conversation also. Rob, are you there?
Hey, guys.
We've got Dave Nichols from Sturgis Live giving us a report.
I love it, Dave.
Can I just say, hey, Rob?
Yeah, I'm at home all smiles. Donnie put it up on the TV. We're watching you guys live.
Hey, Rob.
So what's going on?
Guy. I just want to say, what a great job you did with MotoFest, and I can't wait. Ron's going to send me some amazing photographs that we're going to do a whole story in Easy Riders as well. So we're cross-pollinating. That's what we're doing. We got stuff going on in Born to Ride. We got stuff going on in Easy Riders. We're kicking butt over here.
That's right.
We're gonna tech them to hell. We're gonna teach them shit they didn't even know they didn't know.
And so Dave's giving us a report on what's going on at the Buffalo Chip. We talked to Michael Lichter's big thing. And talking with Mondo. Well, I can remember if you could remind Mondo tomorrow, maybe when you see him, because we're doing the Chopper Town now at Cherokee. So maybe Mondo will be gracious enough, the legend he is, to give a gift again, a priceless gift that we could do nothing but worship and give out to some deserving person. That would be so awesome, man. Metal Sport Tires and V-Rubber stepped up today with 5 sets of tires for the people in Cherokee. But so we got a lot going on. We want to talk about MotoFest, but first let's fill us in a little bit more on what's happening with you in Sturgis, Dave. I know you got a lot of stuff going on. It's an exciting time.
Yeah, in fact, I collected, just for you guys, some of Mondo's priceless and very rare belly button lint that we will be giving away to lucky listeners.
How did you get it?
Whoa, we don't want to know.
Don't want to know.
I did it.
Find us on Facebook, Born to Ride TV and magazine, the ultimate multimedia biker experience.
The Hogstars are at it again. They are taking anything on trade. Old hogs, new hogs, even actual hogs. Don't own a hog? We will take whatever you have on trade. From boats to goats, you'll get top dollar for it. Bring your trade to Crystal Harley-Davidson today.
Riding the Black Hills of Sturgis is totally awesome, and the report live from Dave Nichols was a real plus. Thank you, Dave. Chopper Town is heating up at the Cherokee Blue Ridge Run in just a few weeks. Metal Sport wheels and V-rubber tires are giving away 5 sets of tires, and invited builders are getting ready to be a part of Chopper Town. More next week on Chopper Town Live at the Cherokee Blue Ridge Run. So now, let's go to Born to Ride's Great American Moto Fest at the Boss Hog Ranch, where bikers from all over the place came out to have a great time. More MotoFest next week because it was a gas.
just come across Shannon with the Cartel Baggers of Fort Lauderdale. And this is amazing that he's come all the way here to the Plant City Boss Hog Ranch for MotoFest, and he's brought some beautiful bikes with him, and he's going to tell us a little bit about Cartel Baggers of Fort Lauderdale, what they do and what they represent. How you doing, Shannon?
How are you?
I'm good.
So we're in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, between Commercial and Cypress on Powerline Road. We've been in business almost 7 years. We do bikes from oil changes to full builds. Anything you need in the industry, we could get it. We do a lot of charity rides, a lot of events for fallen police officers, firemen. We try to raise money for people that either passed away or are sick. We do a lot of community events. Again, we build full-blown customs from the ground up. We could put on parts. We could do oil changes, tire change. We do tires up to 30. Anything you need in the industry, we could do it. Our phone number is 754-223-7778. Give us a call.
That's a great number for anybody to hear. And if you didn't get that, he'll say it again one more time. What's that number?
754-223-7778. Come by and see us in Fort Lauderdale.
Give him a call if you want a beautiful bike, and we're going to show you some of these gorgeous bikes that Cartel Baggers of Fort Lauderdale has produced. Thank you so much, Shannon, and you have a great day.
The Great American Moto Fest right now, and I'm going to show you some of the motorcycles. Look at this one. Nice 117, I think it's a CVO. Road Glide. Like the paint job. Import, but looks good. Nice blacked out Indian. Some sort of Harley, but I like it. Another one. Here we go. A little bit of a chopper front end on that. Retro 70s helmet. Here you go. It's old school. It's about 1965, 1970. But don't quote me. Another nice bike. We got a nice old school chopper sitting over here. More old school choppers. There's a blue one. Kind of a rat, but it looks nice. There you go. Another blacked out. Look at this sucker. Like that exhaust system. Look at this. Nice exhaust. It's a mean looking bike. Speaking of mean looking bike, here's a mean looking bike right here. Ha ha. I love it. You get everybody out here. All right, here's some more. Schwinn. Oh, I love it. The owner just pointed me out. A little Schwinn badge. Gotta love it. Nice bike. Lucas Oil. Look at this. I like this bike. Oh, cuz. The saddlebag. Oop, let me get around this bike here real fast. Get off your fucking phone. You gotta love it. Gotta love it. Anybody that's creative, that makes a really nice bike out of just bits and parts, you gotta really love the imagination that's involved with something like that. And there's his helmet. All right, here's a nice red bike over here. Nice paint job on it. Sporty. Screaming Eagle. White walls. Springer front end. Another Road Glide looking really nice and sweet. And this is a Triumph, probably a Rocket 3, strapped into like a Boss Haas frame. I like it. It's something a little bit different. Little skull hand accents, very nice. Now this bike is just shiny as hell. You gotta like it. He's using those little accents too. Solid rims, very nice. I wouldn't want to be him in a crosswind. Here's our buddies from Born to Ride doing their thing. There's Vic. Now we're gonna walk around a little bit more here, see how the inside looks. Ooh, look at the fishtails. Nice fishtails. All right, now I'm going to try to do this with the light. We'll see how it goes. Nice little orange chopper here. Now we're going to go to a couple extreme choppers that are right here. This one, just really probably an Iron Horse. Nice blue paint job. But I'm coming back here because I want you to see this tire. Now she's got a fat ass. Look at that. Gotta like it. All right, continuing over here, we got our blue bike. Then over here, we have this chopper. Got a skull accented gas tank. Looking really nice. Front end. Jeez. All right, now this one was actually on the cover of Born to Ride magazine about 4 months ago. Look at that, still more front end, more front end, more front end. I'm not sure how you actually drive this down the road, but I'm sure it would be fun. Look at this sucker. She is a beast. Look at that. That motor work. I think Roscoe from Roscoe's Chili Challenge owns this bike. Another nice. And remember, Harleys do not leak. They mark their territory. Always remember that. And we got this Harley over here. Rigid frame. Bobber. Suicide stick. Very nice. With the Virgin Mary on it. You need a little help when you're riding a suicide stick. Then we have another nice custom over here. Whole sucker's chrome. Stabilizers on the front end. Look at that. Very nice. Very nice. A lot of work put into this bike. Everything is chromed. All right, let's check out the show here. Now we have another one over here. Old Harleys, probably in the 30s. Just a really, really super nice bike. Springer front end. And again, you got to remember, Harleys mark their territory. They don't leak. Another oldie but a goodie right here. 1980. Now, here's a couple interesting bikes here. I just like the floorboards, how he done that, and then he has a whole kickstart on the side of that sucker. But look at this trike. He took this trike, nice Springer front end, very light. And instead of it being chain drive, it's a belt drive, but look at the way the axle is. That's just a very interesting machined part. Does it say? Gotta love it. Now, I'm not going to repeat that, but you heard what that said, or saw what that said. Now, we're going to come around this way. I want to show you the etching on this bike. The etching that is on this bike is phenomenal, world class. It's a Triumph engine on here. Rigid frame, very nice, all aluminum and stainless. Went with the red accents. Retro sissy bar. Just very nice, very simple, very beautiful. Got another chopper sitting over here. Nice artwork on it. Little ghost flames or regular flames. Get some light back in here. There's the motor. Front end. Little tiny shock absorbers. Is she a rigid frame too? And she's a rigid frame. So we have a rigid frame. Looks like a knuckle. And the only suspension is that. Hey, but she's a beautiful bike. Just gotta take her easy. Got another old school classic over here. And this bike, I talked to the owner. He said he built this in his spare time after work. The Mars Attacks motif all through it. Guy's name is Yogi. And I'm gonna finish it off with this chopper over here. Just a very interesting design to it. Nice lines. And again, she's a rigid frame. And she is totally rigid. Nice Triumph motor on there. A little bit of exposed parts to make her look cool. Just a very nice bike. All machined metal, has to be. Oh, I didn't see this before. Now, that's a very nice custom fender. And let's show this sucker right here. Just another very, very nice pan. Springer front end. More of the bike coming around this way. Just a beautiful, beautiful build.
To these builders. Check it out. That's awesome. You got that 1-2 tires. Right. Hold it up. So, right here, guys. Do it. Coming up next, there's 2 tanks from Paco, and there's a Denver's Choppers tank, and there is a Best Custom from Fish and Alleyway Cycles. Eric, is that going to be awesome? It's going to be awesome. All right, let's go find out who's going to win that. Woo! We got some good stuff to give away, right? So we wanted to give it away to builders who are building and doing stuff. Yep. I think it's important to give back because you guys are the creative ones to do stuff like that. So we're real honored that Paco gave us a couple of tanks. So this is their ad. You've probably seen it in the magazine. Yep. So I'll give that to you. But you're going to win one of these tanks. Appreciate it. So this is a really classic tank from Paco, handmade, but they had it back in the warehouse like for years and years, and they said, what can we give Born to Ride that would be really cool? And there it is. They gave us 2 of these, and you got one of them. Cool, man. We really appreciate you, brother. Right here. There you go, right here, guys. Paco, you know what? Hold on, let me get this. Try without the glare. Tank to go, and then we're coming up with a Mondo tank. Really great bikes. We're really happy to do this. MotoFest, man, it's really happening. Stay tuned. Coming up next is the second Paco tank that we're giving away. Drew came in from the Freak Show himself. Freak Show Fab, coming in for Fort Myers. Really appreciate you from the get-go helping us get this thing going. Anyway, lot of cool stuff to give away from the industry, and some stuff we had 2 tanks from Paco. So we want to give back to some creative builders who really did some stuff, some cool stuff. The bike that you have over there, it's got a great story. I'd like to do a nice feature on it. But beyond that, we want to give you a very special Paco tank that Paco and them handmade. It's been sitting in their factory for a really long time. And if they heard the story alone on your bike, they would love you to have it. But other than that, we want you to have it.
Oh, thank you.
Here you go, brother. Right here. Look out here, guys. This is what it's all about, guys. Creative people getting more stuff to be creative with. Right here, man. So there you go.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. There you have it. Now coming up, that was the Freak Show Fab. He got the Paco tank. Now it's time for the Mondo tank. Let's see who's going to get that. Then we have one more award after that. Right here at MotoFest. And something smells good in the air. Woo! Let's go. Mondo from Denver's Choppers built this tank. Handmade, man. This is like sacred stuff right here. I mean, this is a real deal. Handmade by Mondo from Denver's Choppers. Can't thank you enough, Mondo. We're about to give it to the winner, and I'm sure he's going to freak out, so stay tuned. We'll be right back. Who did that scene? My wife. Really? Where's she at? He's going to go get his wife, because it's important to have family involved, people. Hold on a minute. We were talking about the seat, how nice it is. You made that yourself? That's really beautiful. And the grip. So this bike, really the standout bike, man. And this is the builder's section, so it's not like a riding bike. That's just a display bike, pretty much. But we got some really cool stuff to give away from like Denver's Choppers, Mondo, and Paco gave us some tanks. So we wanted to give it back. Metal sport wheels and new rubber tires. So what you won is probably one of the most prestigious prizes, I think, from anybody. And then what it is handmade tank from Mondo, Denver Chopper, brother. Yeah. Woo! Yeah, that's sweet. That is killer, bro. You took it home today. Right here, guys. Panhead Frank is taking the Denver's Choppers tank home today. And we couldn't give it to a better bike. Everybody was talking about this bike. His wife made the seat. This is a family thing. This is real, people. This ain't fake. Look at this. Look at this. And look at these 2 people right here. We award you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Sure, stay in here, Kingston. So look, Kingston has this award, and this is going to go to the best custom today that we picked. But Fish from Alleyway Custom made this cool award for us. Awesome. Is that badass? I know Fish well, and I knew he made it. It's an honor to get it. Yeah, man. So we wanted to give it to you because this bike just means so much to everybody in this room, and it's stood the test of time over and over. You know, it really has. And so right here, Brian. Thank you. Congratulations, man. Really appreciate you being part of this. We got some stuff for you, man, for FTW. We got a TC Brothers hat. Outstanding. You got a set of tires, some V-rubber. Honey Hudson said he put them on for you. Outstanding, remember? And then some components. So you guys got to learn how to put this stuff on. There you go. The girl. Yeah. Hey, congratulations, FTW Customs, for being a part of this. We wanted to share some love, some of the giveaways we had, we wanted to give back. Absolutely. Joe gives back to a lot of people. He deserves this. Good crew today. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right. All right.
Rock on, man.
All right, thanks, man.
Born to ride.
That's it. Thank you. All right, thank you. There you go, FTW in the house. They got all these cool bikes, taking home some prizes. Man, it's time for the Riding Bike Show now. All right, man. Congratulations, brother. You did it. Get a picture here, man. We got Danny from Rubenstein Law in the house all day. Danny, what do you think? What a show today, right?
Awesome, man. I'm super excited for what's to come. Next year, bigger, better. This is just an incredible experience, man. Really happy to turn out.
Well, we can't thank you enough for stepping up and helping us do this.
Of course, man.
Because without Rubenstein, we couldn't have done it. But we did it. The sun, the weather was great, right?
Awesome.
Oh, man.
Awesome.
Man, I can't thank you guys enough. And Danny's about to help us give away the Best of Show bike by Rubenstein Law. Best of Show coming up next. Stay tuned. Handhead Frank's winning again. Danny, what do we have for him?
Best of Show.
Best of Show right here. Thanks to Rubenstein Law. Born to Ride. Hey, right here, check this bike out. Handhead Frank, well deserved. Best of Show and the ride-in show as well. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Awesome. Good job. Good job, brother. Man, that's it, Danny. What a show. What a show.
Amazing.
Bike shows. And hold on, Vic. Let me see one of those. While you're here with us, we have a special thank you to Rubenstein Law. Thank you, brother.
my man. Thank
we
you.
really
Thank you so much.
appreciate what Rubenstein Law does for us. And you know what, man? Thank you. That's all I can say.
Of course. It's a pleasure to be here.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
That's what it's about, people. Right here at MotoFest. Yeah! Woo!
Awesome, man. Thank you.
So what you're going to win here with this bike, there's only 4 bikes at one tire. So you want a front and back tire from Metal Sport wheels and V-rubber tires. Oh, shit. So you contact them. There's a award in there, a certificate. So you just call them and say you won Born to Ride at MotoFest. Tell them what tires you need, right? And then they'll get them to you. But then Donnie Huffman from Lakeland Harley, he's got his own shop now, and he will mount them for free if you want him to. But you have to come over here to do it. Okay. But that's cool. But congratulations. Let's look right here, man. Right here. Hold it up. Hold up your thing.
I'm going to go roll down that side.
All right, we'll go down on the ground.
So it's the close of another show. Thank you for being here with us on Born to Ride Live every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And don't forget, Born to Ride Boss Hog Radio, live every Thursday night Eastern Standard Time at 7 p.m. We are proud to be a part of the Choppertown family. With over 2.8 million followers, we'll put your product and story into a direct market. Check out BornToRide.com. See everything there is Born to Ride. Or our Facebook page, Born to Ride TV Magazine. Join our group, Born to Ride, on Facebook. And our YouTube channel, Born to Ride Motorcycle Media. Check out the Instagram. Let us know you're out there. Please like it, share it, and it's great to see your comments. Where are you from? What do you ride? Are you born to ride? For 26 years, we have been delivering, and we're not going to stop now. See you next week here on Born to Ride.
Check out the all-new BornToRide.com with radio, TV, industry, adventure, events, magazine, social media, and much more. It's the all-new BornToRide.com.
Is your business becoming invisible? Create a great advertising relationship today with Born to Ride.